When I finished my college, I started my college. That's the journey. And I'm the founder director of IIBM Group of Institute and Cambridge Group of Schools all across India. It's really privileged to be presenting a paper over here in front of talented entrepreneurs, principals, and the organizers. It's really privileged. My topic is importance. There are a few slides I can just put. This is what I have learned. When I was in college, when I was in school, what I have learned in classroom, I never applied outside. Some or other way, I applied the knowledge, what is reading, writing, and listening skills. This is very important. But the most important thing over here is whatever I have learned outside, whatever the practices been, and the platform which is given by the college schools, I'm still applying it. That's why when I once in the final year, I asked my teacher that what I was supposed to do. She said, you have to do, now you are going to complete your graduate, physics graduate, now you have to go to masters. I said, again, more 2 years. Again, I have to learn and I have to do something else. So immediately, my creativity, my innovative ideas, my own confidence, throughout my school days and throughout my college days, that leads me to start my own college. I started in 45 students and today 7,000 students all across.
Wow.
And 300 staffs I'm leading. So I really feel that, okay, what diverted me? That's the 21st century's importance things which I would like to. The knowledge cannot be pumped like this, that only pumping without any measuring level. We have to have some parameters to be measured. And the knowledge, only knowledge is not work most of the time. The experiential knowledge is work most of the time. So I have created few parameters. In 5 minutes I will going to complete. So these are the things which I have created here in front of you. These are the parameters are most important thing which I felt and I have planned throughout the years. From last 15 years, slowly and steadily I learned and I applied it. And it's really working. When Mumbai-based colleges, schools, they visit to our school to see the model of the school, then I feel proud here in PCMC in Pune. That's really you can say a feather in a cap. So that's why, see, the 21st century skills are essential for everyday living. This is what is the importance of it. If it is everyday living, if we understand that what we are actually doing it, and what we are learning it's really applying or not, and where we are applying, that matters. So I'll not explain too much into it as a short of time, but upgradation is very, very important. What type of upgradation? Literacy matters. We are not littering students for the financials. This is a requirement. We are not talking about business in the school, and this is required. हम लोग सिर्फ और सिर्फ जॉब ओरिएंटेड कि तुमको जॉब करना है, ये करना है, वो करना है. But we are not talking about the entrepreneurship skills in the schools. We are not even giving them a projects that I am going to fund. We have started 5 years back. 3 lakh rupees we are paying to the students that come and give us a project. We will fund 3 lakh rupees. This year I am going to increase 1 lakh rupees more. This is what is the most important things, that we have to give them a choice. That's where the upgradation matters. What is there? I have created WWE. W and WWF is very much popular with all students. But WWE is worldwide education. Now education is not in the classrooms, which everyone knows, and technology is already spoken a lot about it. But education is all across the world. We are not connecting international schools. We are not connecting even the schools in Japan. No. We are not connecting because it's a barrier where we are putting in front of us. How? Who will listen to us? Please call us. Right? The only thing is that WWE is a cross learning and showcasing the projects outside the world. That matters a lot. What is next is the demands of multitask force. This is the 21st century's demands and required multitask force. The multitask force that we are not identifying the students whether they are multitasking or not, because we have a challenge how to identify, because we have a 40 minutes period. Okay, but yes, there are so many practices which I am going to just share with you how it works. Thank you, ma'am. Demands of leaders from different fields. Yes, we should know as a school leaders, as a principal, as a director, I'm also responsible. We should know what are the demands of our students. Everyone is going for a foundation course. Don't know for why. Because whether the child is really required for that, there is no counseling is there. My dear principals, it really matters. We have to study whether the requirement is there in the industry or not. That really matters. The next is very important, which I have just created this two, choice and clarity. The four you all know, right? These four you all know. I'm not going to talk about it. This is very important. You know, I have learned when I started the preschool chain, right? In the preschool, I have just thrown a lot of colors balls and footballs and a lot of things. My teacher said that when I was there in front of them, I have directed them only yellow ball. All students went towards the yellow ball and collected the yellow ball. But when she was not there, everyone enjoyed that they want the blue ball, they want the big ball, they want the small ball to play, they want something else to play, and they were so enjoying and they were doing creative things. The choice, my dear principals and directors, choices matters. Everything else is there. Whether we are giving choice to the students or not, you talk to yourself whether really choices are available in the class, school, and overall systems or not. The most important thing is a clarity. Whatever you are doing, the best things in our school, because every school is doing fantastics. The quantity matters or clarity matters. We should have that clarity, and I'm talking about all this clarity with the clarity that I have achieved certain practices. And without clarity, it's not possible. You all know. Okay? So this is all about the choice and clarity. Rest you all know. But after connecting all C6, there is one line I have written. I am special. That's a commando training program I have introduced 6 years back in my school, right from 1st standard to 10th standard. And that commando training program is known as, there is a symbol called I am special. It's known as I am special. We have to think our mindset. We say to the boy that he's having this little problem, he's a special child. And we have to stop saying that. Everyone is equal. That is what I have used that word. Every commando has a special force. And when I gave them a t-shirt, I'll show you the photograph of the t-shirts even, right? It's really look good and the confident. So I have to finish. So can you give me 2 minutes, please? Yeah, please. Thank you so much. So this is special force I will go to, and this is very important. LLS plus I4, learning life skills. Learning life skills, I'm not going to talk about much because everyone know about it. I just want to highlight here, right? Learning life. See, I am scared. I'm heading the group, but I have two ladies who are just standing exactly 90 degrees to me. Now, right? They're just waiting for me to finish. I know. So, learning life skills. But questions are very important. Today, I'm going to only discuss one question to you. Whether you know what is meant by AQ. Absolutely right. The adversity quotient. Adversity quotient is a 21st century requirement. Do we know that? That's very, very important, because adversity quotient talks about the measuring, talks about the viewing, talks about the most important factor, that how we can climb and how we can achieve. That's the most important thing is AQ. Content knowledge and all things are there. The most important things here in the bracket, principles, student outcomes. Everything is based on that. If you plan and there is no student outcomes, nothing works. So everything is mentioned here. I just want to put the next slide, please. Next. This is the picture of my school girl, and this is a symbolization of the 21st century importance, right? It's our ancient cultural projection here. दुर्गा का रूप है, लेकिन पहले चैलेंजेस अलग थे. पहले शस्त्र, अस्त्र, राइट, अब चैलेंजेस अलग है। अगर ये इस फोटोग्राफ के तौर पे हम लोग समझ में आए, तो बच्चों को क्या हम इतने सारे ऑप्शंस और इतने सारे चॉइसेस दे रहे हैं। अगर चॉइसेस दे रहे हैं, तो वेदर वी आर रियली वर्किंग ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर आउटकम्स, वेदर दे आर रियली, सो देयर इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट note here, that if we really want to accelerate in 21st century education, know it, you will be the successful person, right? If you are happy, because happiness, once you are happy, you will do hard work. Once you will do hard work, success will follow. Again, you will become happy. So it's a cycle. So first, we most important things, we have to bring happiness in the classroom, not pressure. That's the most important things we need to work. And the next slide, move on, next one. This is all about, I've spoken it. Just choice and clarity is already done. Learning innovation skill already has been spoken a lot about it. Next. Robotic technology is everybody's things. Yes, next. This is what I was talking about. This is the best practices we have. I have planned the symbol of my team leads. Every child says, not I leads. The child says my team leads. And the my MYTEM leads. Every MYT denotes something to learn. So this is if we implement in the classrooms and in the syllabus before setting up the classroom presentation, theory, practicals, if we take one of those and if we put in our parameters of assessment, then we come to know where exactly we are heading, whether we are using a mind focus, thinking patterns. There are 4 to 5 thinking patterns, but we are not identifying. The comprehensive thinking patterns are most common in the students. They are slow learners, but we are just overcoming from that. We are not going through that. So next. Yes. This is the final and things I would get to present here is 5 elements. If you put the 5 elements in your system, everything is revolves around it. Everything is revolves around it. I did it. That's why I'm putting in front of you, because it's the best practices. If we connect student 5 elements, which is outside and which is inside, which is outside and which is inside, we are actually creating a life and the career skills throughout. Because everything you know, the adversity question I've just said, it's a new approach: viewing, measuring, and predicting. Viewing, measuring, and predicting. This is very important. 3 boys, they're climbing, they're expediting the Himalaya. One boy just rested. He put a camp just like a dome, we have just experienced. And then another one was just saw that the peak and he just went off. The third one started continuously, that's a climber. So you have to identify who is a quitter, who just left, and who is a camper, who's satisfied with a smaller thing. And the last is a climber, who can climb and who can become the leader of tomorrow's. Thank you so much. This is Ram D Raina signing off.
Thank you so much, Ram sir, for sharing your best practices.